Hello there! I am Sprinkle Stories, but you can call me Sprink for short. If you've looked at my channel recently, you'll notice that I am a hardcore Ninjago fan. I've watched all of the show, all of the specials and shorts, and even played the video games. But there was one bit of media I haven't addressed. I'm here to tell the 3 or 4 of you actually watching my thoughts and feelings on the LEGO Ninjago movie. Where do I begin? I feel the fandom is fairly split on their opinion of this. I personally do not hate this movie. I think it's a fine LEGO movie, a fine kids movie, and a fine addition to Ninjago's array of LEGO sets. But I do think it has much potential wasted. I guess I'll start with my personal most important part, the characters. Yes, the reinterpretation of our beloved Ninja. I actually like most of the new Ninja. The original Ninja started with a trope built upon it, flipping it on its head and adding little details to make the personalities fleshed out. The movie doesn't try to flip tropes on their heads, but they are significantly different from the original, which I find makes it a little more entertaining. They took smaller parts of the ninjas' personalities and used that as a starting point. Jay is an anxious little mess, Kai is a loudmouth idiot, Cole is a calm and grounded musician, Zane is a naive robot, and Lloyd is a reactive teen with daddy issues. That being said, the movie still makes them feel like they only have one trait, excluding Lloyd. I don't think I forgot anyone, did I? Oh wait, yes I did. Nia. Nia is your stereotypical tomboy who doesn't play by anyone's rules. Yes, I know the trope is trying to get rid of the girly girl stereotype, but it just becomes its own stereotype, ultimately contradicting its purpose. Girly girls do exist and enjoy being girly, and you don't have to completely reject your feminine side to break that stereotype, which is exactly what the original Nia represented. This Nia is trying to convince the audience that girls don't have to wear dresses, even though the target demographic is already kind of past that stigma. Her trope just isn't interesting to me anyways. Okay, now that we're past that, let's get back to the other ninja. Their personalities are pretty interesting and play off each other well. It's a shame that they aren't used to their full potential, but I'll get to that later. The only part I don't like is when Lloyd is first going to school and Zane talks to him with them as they are entering the school, greeting him with
"Hello, fellow teenager."
That just shoves the fact that he's a robot in your face, even though his whole vibe is already, I'm a robot. Garmadon, Wu, and Coco are also fairly interesting. Wu was pretty funny as their mentor, but he got kicked out of the plot halfway through, so he didn't get to truly shine. Coco is trying to be a good supportive mother and truly cares for Lloyd. She also is the most different from her show counterpart. Garmadon really takes the cake though. His rowdy and apathetic nature is really contrasting to Lloyd's serious and passionate personality. He has a lot of good jokes, and a lot of bad jokes. Speaking of jokes, let's move on to the next point. The humor. This is a family movie about sentient toys. Of course there's jokes. But the thing about this movie is that it's the most aimed at just kids compared to the other LEGO movies. I didn't find all that many jokes too funny. Sometimes I even laughed at how awkwardly a line was given instead of the genuine joke. The visual gags are pretty funny though. I don't have much to say here other than I found the bloopers a lot funnier, and also they used the characters better than the entirety of the movie. The next point is my second most important aspect that I take into consideration. The plot. I felt that the plot was kind of weak. There weren't any true twists, and it even sidelined its fake-out antagonist. It sidelined a lot of characters for the sake of Lloyd and Garmadon's relationship, which is a little sad. Their relationship was interesting to watch, yes, but I don't think it was a great focus. Season 2 of the show focused on Lloyd and Garmadon's relationship, but its other villain was actually interesting, and both Lloyd and Garmadon changed as people dramatically. The movie just had Lloyd apologize for being mean to his absent father. That should go the other way around, shouldn't it? The middle of the movie where Lloyd and Garmadon actually bonded was pretty cute to watch, and the climax of their relationship was when Garmadon taught Lloyd how to throw. It was referenced that he couldn't throw in the beginning, there were a few things he had to throw before then, and now he finally learns this important life skill from his own father. That's also why I think the scene where Lloyd lost his arm was unnecessary. While it was funny, I felt it didn't succeed to further reinforce that Lloyd and Garmadon are becoming closer. E.R.F just wasn't very interesting as an antagonist either. But I don't think she was supposed to. I mean, she is just a cat, but all she did was just knock down Legos for about an hour. And the ninja completely abandoned Ninjago City just so they could find the ultimate weapon. She wasn't even interesting when she saw the garment on. She was just a plot device and nothing else. I have saved the best point for last, the one that triggers me the most about this movie, and what I think wastes its potential. The use of the ninja, elemental powers, etc. They did not use the rest of the ninja team at all. They were only there to tell Lloyd he sucked to start the plot, and then to unlock their elemental powers to get to the climax. They got those pretty good celebrities to voice them, and they didn't even give them that much screen time. There's a video that shows all the times that Cole is on screen, and it's only 9 minutes long. Out of a 2-hour long movie, Cole only gets 9 minutes. I can't imagine the other ninja get much more either. But not using the ninja is just the tip of the wasted iconography iceberg. They don't use their elemental powers for much other than to show how great a leader Lloyd is, and for one action sequence. They don't use their signature weapons shown on the various posters and Lego sets. And they don't even use spinjitzu. Not even Master Wu uses it to flex on the ninja. I'm gonna go on a little tangent and address the changes they made. The ninja's new designs are fine, and I've grown to like them. They call the ninja the Secret Ninja Force, which is fine. It makes it more clear as to what the team is. And then they say ninjas instead of ninja, which really just caught me off guard the first time I heard it. Alright, back to how little they use the ninja. Because it's just sad, because we don't get to see how these guys train in the monastery, or what their school life is like, or just how they play off of each other. All of that is sacrificed for Lloyd's problems. This is not the Lego Ninjago movie. This is the Lego Lloyd movie. Thank you for taking the time to listen to me rant about this silly little movie. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see you around.